All right. You hear me? I hear you.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. So we got behind the eight, and let's make it.
Two Duncan teams.
Ooh, the local boys gonna beat on the local boys.
Guys that are used to playing each other, so let's see if there's any smart pool played here.
Well, and they're both on the loser side, I take it, right? Or
Uh,
no?
no.
Yeah, behind the eight lost to Florida, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So they have to both be on the loser side. If one of them is and the other one ain't, we
Yeah.
screwed up
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
bad on the.
Yeah. And I'm not saying it hadn't happened, but
Yeah, it could happen. Thanks for tuning in to Bad Boys TV. We're coming to you live from the past.
live,
From the past.
live. We went back from the future.
This is actually happening next week, or did it happen last week?
Yes.
And now,
That's up to you.
I know, right?
How much? How much from the past are we gonna be from?
Well, I'm hoping I'll get start popping these up Wednesday,
Heck yeah.
maybe even Tuesday.
That gives me time to sleep before I go back and watch them all.
They'll be up there forever, so no big hurry.
Bam, bam. He's got.
Well, he's a little funky on the angle here, but I like shooting a
Let's
three.
make it.
Just nice and easy pocket speed into the
Yeah.
upper right-hand corner. Cue ball come over for
You
the
don't have to
one,
do
same
anything
pocket.
fancy. It just naturally gives you shape on the one.
Oh, he hit that fat, though.
Of course, you have to make it in order for it to be shaped.
Yeah, yeah. He hit it really fat. If he hits that thin enough to put it in the pocket, he'd have been straight on the
Oh yeah.
one ball.
And that was just a stop shot.
Yep. Don't force the ball if you don't have to. Well, this is a tough shot. It's got to depend on
NASA.
what he wants to do here. Everybody knows NASA. We've seen him a lot this week.
Yeah, finally I had to start scheduling on purpose for him not to be on this table.
It's just the way it
So
was
it didn't look
falling.
like Cody Duncan TV.
Right, right. Nice, nice.
Shot not quite.
Come down below, below.
I
Yep.
think he can still get that three.
Yep, three's right there. He needed that cue ball to roll about 2 more inches, so it was a really tough one ball shot.
Yeah.
This is an interesting format. So they're playing teams, 4 players against 4 players, and after the first round, if somebody hasn't won 4 games, then they do doubles. They play 2 against 2. And then if somebody hasn't won 4 games by then they do a draw for the tiebreaker.
Yeah, they draw
Draw
pills.
peas.
And
Yikes. Boy, oh boy. That's got to suck if you're the weakest player on the team and they draw you. All
well,
that pressure.
so even more than most of the time you go to a team tournament, you can set your layout
Right.
when you get there, and that's the sort of the other factor of this is you had to be signed up for this. I think by the middle of May, and your roster on
Is
how
what
you
how you
filled it
signed
out
up?
is how you play today. It's locked in. You cannot change your order.
That's crazy.
So, if you just have to be the captain, then you're number one, and that can, strategically you want to put your stronger players first. But if you don't think that far into the future, then you're not necessarily setting your team up for success.
Yeah, that takes some planning.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's different.
Make you think at the
If
time.
and ever, they don't clearly advertise that. I don't think. I mean, we knew it. Of course, we were the ones running the tournament. So,
Right.
It was our job to know that.
Well, most people don't even investigate enough to know that, right?
No.
They'll just sign up and then
Yeah. And we knew it was going to be confusing. For
then they'll
most
get
of
there and go,
ours.
"What?"
We had a sign up day. You just come to us, we'll sign you up.
Right.
And
Yeah, interesting format. I like it.
yeah, it was a pretty spread rack. Had a dry break, so there's Roger Treadway.
Yeah, either ones were good. Really, no trouble anywhere.
No,
I think the toughest shot is going to be 13 ball.
yeah,
If he gets straight on the 15, then he's good. He just shoot and stop, and leave the cue ball on the spot. But
and pretty sure the 8 goes by the 7.
and I would you're going to end up at the 50-yard line, and now
He's
he'll
got
be shooting
13.
that 13 now.
I don't think that was
Honestly,
what he
I think if I'm shooting a 13 now, I'm going to try to draw it around the 1. I don't want to run into anything.
Yeah.
Going with inside English, that's risky because of that right there.
Yep.
A lot tougher to control the
Yeah.
speed of the ball.
So now, if he's going to be aggressive, he's going to have to cut the 12
Right.
in the top left.
If he would have shot the 13 and drew around the 1, then the cue ball would be heading to the proper side of the 12 and the 10 and the 15. Wow, what a shot.
What a shot you shouldn't have had to make.
Now he's got to do it again.
Now
He's going to have to
shoot
hit this
14.
with just a tad of draw. Clear the 8, but not so much that he goes into the pocket. Tricky shot here.
Yeah.
Or you could slow roll it, try to pocket it, but I think that 8 is wide to cue ball to nick off the 8 and go right in the corner. We will see.
Stay tuned and find out.
Yeah, just shoot it with draw.
This is where we hit.
Just a little draw. Just enough to slide by the 8.
This is where we go to commercial, right?
Yeah. Oh.
I was trying to play it off the 7 to avoid moving the 8.
Yeah, instead he moved everything.
So now he's got little George Hughes. And he's got a pretty wide open laid out, too.
Yeah, it's just the first shot, and I like shooting the 7 in the side pocket.
Yeah, hardest
Or
part
the
is getting
6.
started.
Oh, wait a minute. That's the 14.
That's the 4.
Yeah, maybe shoot that 7.
Pretty sweet logo.
That is pretty nice.
Kind of partial to it.
State of Oklahoma creeps me out, though. It kind of looks like a hatchet.
Yeah, but we do it right. It's
See?
jagged edge.
See? Yeah, see?
It's just hacking away at stuff. Hacking away at Texas. It's because they make our wind blow so much.
Kansas sucks and Texas blows. Is that it?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you say it.
I did.
And the windmills aren't helping.
Well, I like rolling forward here and dealing
Yeah.
with the 5 next. 5-1 and then pull up
Yep.
past the 8 for the 2.
Yep.
Or you can roll forward to it.
5.
Get off the rail.
Stop on the 5. Roll forward
Yeah.
on the 1.
Chances
roll
are
forward
he's
on
going to
the
be
2.
against the rail on this 1 ball too, and that's not going to be. I always make sure I got an angle on my shots. I
Yeah.
don't want a straight in shot.
When this shot right here, this is going to be one that people have been bobbling all day. They have to hit it hard with low.
Okay, now see, he's
Now
got
he's gonna
kind
run
of a
into-
weird angle and
he's gonna
really
hit the-
tough to get unless he just follows. He could just follow and be okay.
I don't know if he's going to get into that 14 or not.
I think he'll be all right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he made sure he was okay and ended up missing the shot. Choices here. I like to shoot this one, follow, cue ball come down here to the bottom rail. If he puts a nice stroke on it, the cue ball should hit on the bottom right diamond, and then the right side rail and back up, so you can shoot the 15 by the 1. He lost his mind and was trying to do something really crazy. And is going to end up with a really tough shot now.
So who won that first game?
Oh, hell.
That was a dangerous shot.
Well, and he put that 2 right in front of the pocket. Well, a nice smooth stroke, and he can come over towards the 1.
Yep.
Whoa. I don't know why I did that. I would have shot it in the side.
Yeah.
Shooting it up in the corner, he risked scratching, and then, yeah, he went way too far. Well, in all honesty, here, you got 2 choices here. You can bank this cross side, and if it goes, you have a long shot on the 8. If it doesn't go, then your opponent has a long shot on their 15.
Yep.
Or you can go cross corner and try to get the cue ball down table. But if you miss it, you're probably going to leave your opponent a much better shot too. Oh, he's going to get lucky.
Look at that.
Well, he almost got lucky.
Yeah.
He does put a little pressure on Roger here, though, because if Roger misses, he's probably going to leave him an easy 1 ball.
Oh, he's already missed enough now. He's going to get near full.
He's zoning in?
Oh, yeah.
This is in?
Oh, no. I don't know about that.
Couldn't commit?
I just know he's missed enough this
Yeah,
round.
Roger committed on that one. He hit that nice.
That was a smooth
Good
stroke.
speed, everything.
I mean,
Go back and watch this, Roger. Look
Yeah.
how much smoother your stroke was on that shot
It
versus
was.
the other one. There you go. 1-1.
tie ball game.
That was a very nice shot on the 14. I'd go over there and bitch slap Cody now and go, I won my game.
Yeah.
He had poor Cody was over there dancing around, panicking.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to go down 2-0.
Man, when we played Apache, of course, that's my team. You know, we would get down. They were on the hill on us. We'd have to come back 4 or 5 games. And it wasn't because we wanted to, but
Right.
thankfully, some sort of mental switch always happened. They were on the hill, and we took the rest of them.
Guys, focus.
You know,
Yeah, that focus that you felt then, you got to
yeah.
a thing to do is when when you're playing really great pool, stop and just write down everything you can think of. The music, whatever you ate, whatever you drink. Just try to write down everything that you can think of.
Right.
And then anytime you're playing pool, try to think of all those things.
Right.
And basically what that does is trains your mind to get into that feeling that you had when you were shooting really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be surprised. You do that enough times, and all of a sudden it'll be like you can almost turn on a gear to play better.
Yeah.
You might not play that good,
Right.
but you'll play better when you're
Right.
struggling. A woman taught me that. She was a pro player, and she's like, when you're in the zone, just stop and write down everything you can think of that is going on.
Which sounds like a really good idea, but when I'm in the zone, stopping is the last.
I
thing
know
I'm
it's the
thinking.
last thing you want to do, but sacrifice that one time
We'll have to-
so that you can have many more in the zones. Because
Yeah.
you know how long it is in between being in the zone, right?
I know.
It's like that one day you just walk in, it's like you can see every bank shot and you can make everything, and the ball goes right where you want it to, and it just feels so easy.
Yeah.
Write it all down.
Yeah. Which I've always tried. I'll practice listening to some of the most ridiculous music because that was always my problem. was I
Something that
so
bugged
worried
you.
about crappy music, you know.
Right, right.
And then, so I just made myself start listening to everything, and pretty
So
much,
try tuning all that out.
yeah. And
So,
now it pretty much
have you
does.
ever seen Caddyshack?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, you know when he's like, "Nin, nin, 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 nin,
yeah,
nin."
yeah,
That's what I do.
yeah,
Seriously, like if I'm playing really bad and I'll just start going, "Nin, nin, 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 nin." Then I'll tell you, dude, in your brain will just kind of like do something, right?
yeah,
Now, I used to use that to irritate the crap. When I go in and I'm like playing good already, I would do that out loud to irritate my opponent for gambling purposes.
yeah.
I'm walking around the table going, "Nin, nin, 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 nin," and it would piss them off. And most people can't play good pool pissed. Me, I played better pissed
Yeah.
off, but most people can't.
You'll
Yeah,
pull the
hilarious.
whole. Well, I missed that shot, but I'm on the hill, so at least I got that going for me.
Well, not sure what he's going to do here. Neither is he, apparently.
Yeah. Who is this?
Shooting the 4? I'd rather shoot the 6, I think. The 6 to me seems like a much easier shot. It doesn't even look like he's
Is he
shooting
trying
at
to
a
shoot?
pocket.
Shooting to make the 3,
Oh, there you go. That'll work.
which gets the 4 close.
Yep, that worked out all right. I don't know if
This
I'd
is
have tried
Chuck.
that one, though, because the 6 ball looked like it was an easier shot to me, and then the cue ball would have been out for the 5. But it worked, and he's still shooting, so
No, this
can't
is
question. The next shot's going to be tough, though. Looks like he's got enough angle to follow and 2-rail out of that corner. And that's the 9 up there. So all he's got left is this, the 5, and the 6. Well, if he's trying to draw, that's a tough shot from there. Yep. Well,
It's even harder to pull shape on the 6 from there.
just cut the 6 in the upper left hand. You might be able to cut this 5 if you can stay underneath the 15. Cue ball would go forward and then
Cut the 5.
maybe come to the bottom end of the table here. Oh.
Yeah.
Is he going to get in the window? I don't think so. No. That was hope and a prayer for
Yeah.
shape on that shot. He almost made a great shot, but he wasn't going to get a leave.
Now let's see what Chad does. Wide open.
Nothing in the way.
It's pretty much his rack to lose right now.
Yeah. I'd probably shoot the 9, roll forward, then the 13. Come out to the middle of the table and run the rest. Yep.
9-13. Looks like he might go the 15 to get him headed that direction.
Looks like he's shooting with follow. Whoa. Shot that with a pen.
Did not see that one.
Yeah, I don't like that option. I would have rather gone forward and come out to the middle of the table so he had all kinds of options. Don't want to be bumping balls 'cause you could end up bumping a ball into a bad
Yeah.
spot.
You end up bumping the 8 into a spot you don't want.
Well, he's got the ball on the rail instead of 1. And he's shooting the 15 it looks like.
15.
Yeah.
That's going to take him away from where he wants to go.
Uh-oh. Almost let that go too far. Well, I can cut this in the side. Now you just don't want to run too far down on the 14.
He's going to have to go to that far right rail back. Oh, no, he won't.
No, he's trying to hold it, and by trying to hold it, he hit it too heavy. Should have let it drift and just shot the 10 ball, but yeah, he was slowly getting out of shape that whole.
Yeah, of course he was on the rail, so it'd have been a little bit harder. But there was nothing wrong with shooting that. Let the ball drift and come middle of the table.
Right.
I mean,
Kind of guy had the feeling when he bumped that other ball to the rail that he was going to create a little more trouble than he wanted. Then you start thinking about that stuff in your head.
oh yeah, yeah.
Ooh. Oh. Wow.
Good result.
A little snug. Let's make sure you don't foul. I have no idea what your guys' rules are on these close hits. I'm guessing if you're playing APA, as long as he's jacked up, it's not a foul.
Yeah, they're.
Of course, he's really not that close. Here,
Yeah.
he's just got to make sure that he doesn't hit so hard that the cue ball goes all the way up table.
I don't think he's got that to worry about. He's looking at the side and scratching, but I don't think that's gonna be an issue.
I don't think that's an issue.
I mean, jacked up, he's gonna come pretty much straight out middle of the table.
Just hit this. I'd jack up on this. Yeah, just like this.
I'd be in this with low left.
I'd hit it with low right and just pop it into the pocket. That way you don't have to cut it as much, so you're going to hold the cue ball better.
Yeah.
The trick here is just make sure you hit it hard enough. Look, if you're worried about where the cue ball's going, go ahead and set it off.
Yeah.
Just hit it dead center, and it's going to hit between the 11 and the 10 and 3 rail around for the 8. Maybe put just a little bit of draw on it. Yeah, he's not comfortable with this one at all.
Not.
A little bit of draw. Dead center, a little bit of draw. Doesn't have to hit it as hard as I think he thinks he does.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he's worried about getting tangled up into those. I don't think he's going to get anywhere close to him.
I think he can just punch stroke this, and the cue ball's only going to go like a foot.
Yeah.
But he seems to think like he's going to go much, much further.
I mean, for that much, shoot straight into it. 3 rail it into the side.
I don't think he's got to cut it as far as he thinks. Like I said, if he shoots down on, see, he hit that way harder than he needed to. He's okay.
But he played it.
It worked.
He waited until he was comfortable with it. So.
Well, that's the key. Make up your mind before you shoot.
Yeah.
A lot of these mistakes we've seen this week is the player didn't really make up their mind and went ahead and shot anyway.
Yeah. Or they get to thinking while they're down instead of standing back up.
Yeah, they're not committed to the shot. As Kenny likes to say, you must commit. All right, so who won that one?
Behind the 8.
Behind the 8. All right, so they're up 2-1 now.
2-1. Are we going to get to see some doubles action?
So if I hover, then I can see when they're ready. And now everybody else is going, what's he talking about?
Yeah. I don't see nothing. Are they talking about toilets or what?
All right, they're racked.
So this is Chuck Anderson.
Wow, nice spread. Nothing went. I didn't see anything go.
Seen that a lot lately. Playing Robert Jinks.
I'm shooting solids. That's just me. Either one is okay, but I like the solids
Yeah.
because it's easier to get on that 4 ball
Yep.
than the 15 ball.
Yeah, and that's
And the
really
9
only
and the
trouble
11
ball.
are a little bit funky.
6 natural angle takes you out. You've got plenty of options from there.
Now, he's got a nice angle here. He could shoot this 5 and drift towards the 4.
Uh-huh.
Now it's a matter, do you want to get shape on a 4 or just bump the 4 out? He could go either way. Just like that. You're alright, you still got the 7.
We're seeing some.
Think he's still got the 3. If he's got the 3, it's a better shot because then
Yeah.
you can use the 7 and put something on it too. He could shoot the 1 too, really. He never even looked that direction. There you go. I'd probably just draw this back towards the 14.
Yeah.
Then I can shoot
Then you've got the 1.
the 1 and stop, shoot the 2, then the 4, then the 8. That'd be my preference. Ooh. All right,
You're
shoot
just
the
trying
2.
to get on the 2.
Shoot the 2 then.
As you.
Well, now I'm shooting the 2 with the intention of bringing the cube 8 and the 12 right through here.
Yep.
Then I can shoot the 1, 4, and then the 8.
Yeah.
If you don't get there, you got the 4 still, but
Yeah. I mean, even if you ran into the 12,
right.
you're going to end up with a shot.
Right, and if he shoots the 2 and tries to hold for the 4, he could end up in a weird angle.
Yeah.
Where the I mean, you could do either way, but the easier route is to bring the cue ball straight towards the 12.
Yep. And it's naturally going to want to go right there.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, you don't have to do anything with
No.
the cue ball; just let it roll.
you just don't want to hit that 15. So there's no reason to put English on it.
Think it looks like he was planning on slow rolling and holding for the 4.
He's putting.
I don't know what he's doing there.
Looks like he's queuing low. Maybe he's going around the 15.
Whoa, Nelly, you didn't have to get all that.
So now he's going to 4, bring it back for the 1.
Or go around the 4. I don't know how good of a player he is, but this one I could control pretty good off the 1. But he's going to go 4 ball first. Well, if you pop the 8, you're going to... Yeah, he popped the 8 and left himself tough.
Seeing that from a lot of good players today.
Yeah, I would have taken the 1 because it's easier to control the cue ball towards the 4.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty confident I could have gone around the 4.
Yeah.
And if you run into it, you're running into it towards the open side of the table.
Right.
Well, and all that stuff happened too. He lined up the 11-9. It
Yep.
wasn't lined up originally. He just shot that 2 ball way too hard. Ooh. Somebody was trying to put some extra voodoo on that ball and didn't need to.
Seen that in the last match with Chuck. Just seems like he can do too much.
Here again, and a lot of players struggle with this move, but almost with a draw shot, not a heavy draw shot, just a little bit of a draw. If you 4, so what? You're knocking it towards the pocket, and the cue ball goes up. If you miss the 2, you go there by where that chip is on the top right second diamond there, and you can still cut the 4 to where the 1 is. Just don't hit it hard, man. Everybody should last ball hard.
There hadn't been a lot of people playing super slow
Touch
pocket
rolls.
speed pool
Yeah.
that I've seen here.
Well, if you're not playing on a dime and then you don't have the
Right.
confidence of the table rate.
Right. Teams, I mean, we may not play on them all the time, but we're used to playing on them that
Right.
they should know.
Shouldn't be
Yeah.
hitting it with that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pretty heavy. I'd actually like to see him hit that a little harder, but all bottom English, so it was spinning backwards heavy all the way to the ball, so when it hit
Right.
the ball, it
Right.
killed it.
Killed the speed, yeah.
Maybe that's what he was doing, and then
Uh,
didn't hit it at the bottom.
Yeah.
Funny how many people think they're hitting a cue ball in a certain spot and they're not.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
One small
Just mark,
one small stroke mouth.
one thing in pool is where the tip hits the ball.
Yep.
Find a cue ball that's got a little mark on it or something and set it as the spot you want to hit and see how often you hit it.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised how many times you don't. Well, I'm surprised he didn't. Maybe he couldn't see enough of it to cut it, but I would have
So
tried.
this brings up a really good spot. Play safe.
Yep.
There we go. That was a smart move.
Very good.
Now he doesn't have to shoot a combo. I mean, we are playing slop count, so barring just something completely ridiculous, he'll be back to the table with a little bit better layout now.
Yeah, he used that safety to break out balls. If you're going to play a safety, make sure you're gaining something. The worst thing you can do is play a safety and not gain anything, and then your opponent gets up there.
Or you're shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah,
Just
by
out of
tying more
spite.
stuff up.
Yeah.
Just to play a safe
Yeah.
because you can't get out. Yeah. You got to gain something with the safety. Yeah, you see a lot of players do that. They start tying stuff up, and it's like all you're doing is tying your own stuff up.
Yeah.
Doesn't do you any good. You can play a million safeties if the other guy, if you're not making balls or putting balls in a position where it's going to benefit you, it ain't going to matter.
We had some English on that one.
Yeah, he did. That is a great thing with the diamond, boy. You can make the rails dance if you want to.
So now Chuck comes the table, ball in hand. He should be out from here. I think I would use probably the 11 as my last ball for the 8.
He's going to start with it. I would leave the 11 there.
That way I could stop.
I would probably have shot the 9 ball.
Yeah.
Drifted to where he is now, shoot the 12 or the 14, but I'd have left the 11 there. Just because it's natural shot, stop. There's the 8.
Yep.
Even if you
Perfect
have a funky
in the
angle, you
side.
still get it.
I mean,
He's digging a deeper hole each time. Now he's going away from this ball. And rolling into the 50-yard line. Yeah, he's all right. Sure making it tougher than he needed to.
you get far enough out of the line, you come back around, and you end up back in shape somehow.
Oh, yeah. That's the key to being a better player is when you do get out of shape, being able to get back into shape. Watch it. Watch it.
Just enough.
Wow. Got lucky.
And
Could have just as easily been hooked on that.
And that's natural shape. And that shouldn't have to have done that.
Ooh.
You could have easily just hit center ball.
Unnecessary English there.
and shot it in the side.
Yeah. He put some English on it, made this shot a little tougher.
And somebody's making babies cry over here.
What was he doing there? That was really funky.
He shoots. He has that kind of. He shoots like that sometimes.
Who beat the child?
Just a
That's
little
so
poor.
mean. Aw.
He just wants to shoot pool, and they won't let him.
Oh, choices here. What
This
you
is
doing
where
here?
I'd cross all day long. But I mean,
You would have went for it.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not playing safety when the ball's right there.
But that was a smart shot. I mean, playing the odds.
Oh, boy, if he hits this bat, he scratches.
Yep. But he's. Oh,
He's
Not.
going all the way down.
wow.
Yeah. If he hits this bat, he could scratch. Oh, he made it.
Just enough.
Yeah, on that 4 ball, I would not have played a safety.
Yeah.
All right, so who won that?
So that was let's make it.
All right, so 2-2 going into doubles play.
Right.
Yeah, so on the 4 ball, I wouldn't have played the safety because you're not hooking him on the 8.
Yeah.
I would have probably went for it because
That was that's a very easy bank to make.
right.
If if you're used to that kind of shot.
Well, and going for the bank, then you have a better chance. If you miss it, you might block the 8.
Right.
But
I mean,
doing what he did,
at least the 4 is going to be over their body.
right? Doing what he did, even if he was shorter than that, that 8 ball was a little easier because
Right.
it would have been a thinner cut, and if
Right.
he was longer, it'd have been easier because he probably left it in the toughest spot, but it was still a makeable shot.
Yeah.
So you leave him a makeable shot. It's just the odds aren't in your favor there.
Yeah. Well, and, you can play conservative all day long, but at some point you have to flip that switch and go for it.
Yep. Every time you let your opponent to the table, you got a chance of losing.
Yeah.
Now, if you play a lock-up safety
Yeah. Yeah.
and they make it, well, then they earned it.
Yeah.
But you got 1 ball on the table, they got 1 ball on the table, and you're not hooking them,
Yeah.
or, it's like the impossible cut shot,
Yeah.
then okay. But that 8 ball wasn't sitting in bad enough spot.
Yeah. Yeah, and those banks where you shoot across the ball, I mean,
They're much easier.
yeah.
We got a tight one, folks. 2-2 in a race to 4.
2-2. NASA knocking them down. Man. Mark this on your calendar. He made a ball on the break.
Yeah.
He's been having a bad day with that.
Made so he
Yeah,
he
I
gets
think
to
he made
choose.
3.
Solids are wide open. 6 ball's the toughest shot. I think it might go.
2, 3.
1, 2,
2.
3,
Made
4,
2.
5. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Yeah, made 2 solids, 1 straight. Go get the 6 now. For the love of God, don't wait till the last second, damn it. Oh, he's already in trouble. Kind of fell in a funky spot there.
I can't tell if the 6 goes by those.
Well, if it doesn't, I'm probably shooting it anyway just to get it in front of that
Just
pocket.
to block them.
Yeah, because, he really doesn't have anything else. You're going to have a really tough bank here. Yep, I'm put the 6 in front of those.
Going real.
Nah, he's going to cut it down there. Gentle. Pocket speed. Oh, he hit it really heavy, but he's got the ball in front. Didn't really give up anything either.
No.
Got lucky there. Did not want to go off that ball. He cut that just a little too thin.
Yeah. Could have worked out. And I don't see any smart shots. Maybe bump the 15 to the rail, try to put the cue ball 15 between the cue ball and the 1. Stay hidden behind the 8.
He's in a little bit of a pickle here. Yeah, that's about it. Just
And-
try to block the 1
and
with
try
this.
not to slide too far.
There you go.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Good. That's about as best you could do there.
Yeah. Now, what's the answer back from that?
Probably just shoot at the 1. I wish our telestroke was working, but basically, do you know how to make this? So put the cue ball against it where you want to draw a straight line into the pocket and just go to there and then double it to there.
Yeah.
So I mean, all he's got to do is hit this rail right there, and the 1's a maker.
Yeah.
That's what I would shoot here, because then the cue ball is drifting away from all the other shots.
But it's coming up here.
Yeah.
It's gonna go up towards the
But
top
if he
right.
if he makes it, he's got the 2. If he goes too far,
shooting. But get up on it.
oh, look at that.
That's
They're playing doubles.
another one of those good results. It just kind of worked out.
Well,
George used the table. Probably wishing he had a little different scenery.
he's just going to brush this forward. Oh, what the heebie-jeebie.
He's at least gonna block something.
Wow. That's just nasty shit right there. It worked out.
Yeah.
Interesting there. I'm probably shooting the 6. Just thin it on the right side so that you don't scratch.
Yeah. Try to
take the ball and then down to the left side rail there. The 9 ball should go to the rail and back out.
Yeah.
And then you're probably not leaving it. He's going to hit 3 and try to put it under the 9. Oh, no. Dude, the 9's makeable.
Well, that.
I don't like that.
Left a couple shots open.
I think if he had went the other way, he could have spread out that stuff a little bit, and there wouldn't have been a shot.
Wait.
If the cue ball this there, the 9 to the rail came back up, push the ball front. Back there, there'd be nothing to shoot. Yeah. So when you just everybody's got phones now. Break or all the ball. Do and just do this pattern. Right? Yeah, you're not just trying to look at everything. Because it's easier to in the game. Like that mess he had to take look at it and go, what was the choice? The greatest thing about YouTube, it's like you can go and, when I was playing, you had to go pay to learn.
Yeah.
And other players would just beat the hell out of you and take your money or whatever. Now you can just go on YouTube and learn all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
What you can learn in pool now is just amazing.
Yeah. On Bad Boys TV.
You can go back and watch yourself and go, oh, what the hell was I doing?
I know,
I
that's-
chicken winged that shot,
Yeah.
or
Yeah. Didn't hit the head string. That's part of the table. How do you not hit the head string?
yeah, I don't know.
That's cute. You use
Sometimes
words you
when
don't
they-
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, sometimes they're over there talking about stuff, and it's like, yeah, no, that's not possible.
Yeah. Okay. Cool story.
And you ever notice it's always the same people? The weird things happen, and it's always the same people. It's like, what are you over there trying to make that happen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good God, Kenny, this is never going to melt enough for me to drink. A couple days from now. Gotta love those Yetis.
Ooh. Risky.
Is APA? I don't know the APA rules for an illegal break. I would think so in the A4 shoot from there, yeah. I think that's what APA is, but I can't
Oh,
swear
man.
to it.
Is he going? Oh, he left a shot.
You guys are playing by rules I have never played by.
Yeah.
I have never played APA in my life, so
I've
I
never
read the
played-
rules one time and went, yeah, that's not happening.
I've played APA 9 ball, but I've never played APA 8.
So did you play the APA 9 ball where you got to make a certain amount of balls and
Yeah,
other-
and I actually
okay, that's
enjoy-
not 9 ball though. That's short rack straight pull
True. Touche.
or
You're
short
right.
short rack rotation.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing. It's
Yeah.
like, well, you got to make 57 balls and this guy's
Yeah.
I'm like so oh, I don't care. Either one to stir it up.
Yeah, I mean,
It don't matter.
you're having to go 63, and they're going to, what, 36 or sometimes.
Yeah, that's short rack straight pull, man. That's not
But I actually did enjoy it because it still put pressure on you. You couldn't just screw off.
right.
You know, like heads up pull, like BCA would be.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about it is don't call it 9 ball.
Well, yeah.
Right? Because it's
Yeah.
not 9 ball.
Right.
It's not. You're giving players the wrong impression of how the game is played
Right.
because you don't
Yeah.
play 9 ball that way.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a lot of people. You know, Fargo's becoming a big thing, and a lot of people don't like fair match. Well, you know, fair match is if you can't get enough players in a division to make the division big enough based on their skill level, then fair match might be the thing you need to do to make that division so that they can compete, right? You don't for small tournaments and league tournaments and all that stuff. You don't want somebody to come in and just get blown away because then
Yeah.
they're going to lose interest. That's no fun,
Right.
right? So you use fair match. So I like to compare, like APA and their handicap. You're going to 50 some balls, and this person goes to 32. Okay, that changes the game. You're not playing the game the same way.
Right.
To me, that's handicap pool.
Right.
Fair match, you're just spotting people games.
Right.
Right? So it's
Which
to
work-
me it's more pool, but
Yeah.
you have to win 6 games, I only have to win 3.
Right.
So I don't like to call that handicapping because it to me it's
Well,
I'm
and-
spotting, right? It's so they're not the same. So if you say APA is handicap and you say fair match is handicap, then to me that's just
It is totally different because APA's, format, you don't get, you still get rewarded for every ball you make.
Right.
Whereas real 9-ball, we all know, you make 1 through 8 and choke, and
Right.
it doesn't do you a bit of good.
Right. But that's the penalty for not getting out.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's 9-ball.
Right.
Right? See,
Right.
so that's the difference
Right.
is APA, you're not playing 9-ball. They
Right.
say it's 9-ball, but it's not
Right.
9-ball. I can go make 7 balls, and then I outscore you. You
Yeah.
make the 9,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you get 2 points for the 9, right? Or something like
Yeah.
that, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
I outscored you, but
Yeah.
it just doesn't make sense.
I won
It's
the
not
rack, and
9-ball.
that makes no,
Right. I'm not bashing. I'm just saying that's the difference.
right. I mean, it's great
And for me-
incoming players.
Well, it is
Just-
great at bringing in new players. The
Or-
USA Pool League is pretty good at it too. They got a nice handicap, but I personally am not a fan of ball count.
And
It's too easy to manipulate.
this is a lot. It kind of can be compared to drag racing, where the average Joe that can't afford super fast race cars,
Right.
they bracket race. You can
Yeah.
bracket race your mom's minivan.
Sure,
As long as
sure.
you're
That's
consistent, you're good.
That's my frustrating part
Yeah.
with a lot of the top. Well, really, it's not the top players; it's the shortstops that do all the complaining.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Your mid-range, they're too good to be in your weekly tournament,
Yeah.
but they're not good enough to be a pro.
Right.
And they'll stand around and they'll tell you, "Oh, well, you got to play better players to be better. The competition has to be tougher for you to get better." Then they'll bitch and moan and complain about a handicap or a fair match system
Yeah.
that makes the matches tougher on everybody
Right.
to make them better.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Why? Why are they bitching? Because
Yeah.
now it's not easy for them. They want you to step up and play them scratch so
Yeah.
they have the advantage
Right.
because they've earned it.
They want to stay
Guess
king of
what?
the hill.
Most pool players are just social players. They just enjoy the game. They enjoy the social part of it. And their goal is to have fun. If you want pool to grow and succeed, you need more bodies to play.
Right.
Therefore, you will get more better players. You'll get more people falling in love with the game, and more people will take it serious, and so on and so on. So quit bitch moaning and crying. Go play.
And don't be a douche about it, because that's
Right.
what runs people out of the sport.
Sure, and the less people in the sport, the less will play.
Yeah.
It's fun they'll have, and then all of a sudden you don't have a pro tour, and you have, you got to get out there and embrace what works. Yeah, I started as a player, and I'm like, I like handicap pool
Yeah.
because I went to work. I'm a director. I realized not everybody can go work hard. Not
Yeah.
everybody can be that good.
Yeah.
For everybody, all these mid-range players that are like, well, go work hard, you'll be good. Well, if that was the case, then why aren't you a pro?
Yeah.
Why isn't everybody a pro?
Right.
Because it's not how hard you work. Some people just are never going to get there.
Well, and everybody's definition of working hard is totally different.
Well, I got a job. I got a family to feed. I can't go and play.
Yeah, I used
You
to
know,
play
I got
seven.
muscles I'm building at work. Why
Yeah.
Cream Puff Boy over there is doing nothing but swinging a pool stick. So
Right.
his motor skills are much easier for pool than
Right.
the guy that's lifting engine blocks. So,
Yeah, 'cause
let's be realistic about it, guys.
I went from being able to shoot 7 days a week to, if I get to shoot 1 day a week,
Right, right.
it's good.
But you still love the game, right?
Yeah.
And it's,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
it's. Yep. Play pool, have fun. Everybody.
Yeah.
More people you get playing, the better.
Play pool, have fun, and don't be a douche.
It's kind of like these people right now. They're the debate of forgiving college loans, right? I don't want to get real political, but let's be realistic, right? So the government says we're going to forgive government loans, and you would not believe how many people I've seen post, "Well, I had to pay my loan."
Yeah.
So you don't want the next person to have something better?
Yeah.
If all these kids are not paying a loan, what are they doing?
Right.
They're buying product,
Right.
which boost our economy.
Well, yeah.
So really, so they can't have their loan forgiven because you didn't get yours forgiven?
Yep.
You selfish trash.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
man. That's a heartbreaker there. Heartbreaker right there.
Bad luck.
But that's how I look at it.
Yeah. I mean, right.
You don't see me losing my mind when a 12-year-old steps out into the pool where it can play like God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although sometimes I want to go choke him out,
Right.
but
Yeah.
he didn't pay his dues.
Yeah. but his neck's just too big. It's too big for one-handed choke, not quite big enough for a two-handed.
Right, right.
Just gotta
But
let
hey,
it grow up a little
good for him. He's got mad skills, right? I mean, it's what it is.
bit.
There's,
Yeah.
it's, yeah, it's people think think some of it through. Really, no way.
Why?
Really?
Why would you not just shoot it into the six?
Stressing me out on this one.
Because he runs a chance of bobbling this.
Yeah. As long as it works.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'd have done it that way. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't ask him later either. He'll be like, well, I had to because that six ball wasn't sitting exactly where I wanted it to be. And then I was. Honestly.
It'll probably be when league starts back. I heard what you said on the stream.
Yeah. It works, so who cares? But would have shot this. If I didn't like the 2-6 combo, I probably shot the 6 and took the cue ball table and bring the cue ball to this side, shoot the 8 in the same pocket. It's easier to control.
Yeah.
All right, so who was it? Was that Cody?
That was Cody. Behind the 8, 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah. Behind the 8 on the hill.
So there you go for Bad Boys philosophy.
Yeah. Pay for your neighbor's college.
Pay it forward.
Yeah. I mean,
why can't we just all be good to everybody else? The
why
selfishness
can't we all
just wears me out.
Quit worrying about what the other guy has and just focus on what you have.
Yeah. And help the other person get better.
Yeah.
When you make it to the top, turn around, reach down, and help the next guy up. Damn it.
Well, I mean, so like even here, I've been playing league as long as I can get in the bars. So easily the past 14, 15 years, and when I started, it was cutthroat. If you fouled, you kept your mouth shut.
Yeah.
It's up to that guy to call the foul. Well,
oh yeah. That's
really
old school
game,
bad attitude right there.
And now, and I'm surprised my league team don't try to hang me or something, but
I call a foul myself. I want to win I want integrity. I want to win the game by playing by the game. Not because my opponent missed something because I was standing in the way or whatever.
Well, we'll be playing league, and if we're playing a weaker team, there's times when I'll stop them. Like, hey, don't shoot that. Because if you're not going to make that. And then you're going to leave this wide open.
Yep.
What you need to do is this. Because the only way to promote the game is start teaching the people below you.
Sure.
Like, that doesn't mean you know everything. You know a little bit more than the guy below you.
Yep.
There's going to be a guy above you to show you some stuff. And that's how everybody grows. Yep. That's how the sport stays alive.
Yep. I agree 100%. I was playing league. We had a pretty strong team. We were actually in the playoffs just up in Alaska, so it's been a while. And this guy break and runs the table, gets to the 8, makes the 8, and then scratches. And my teammate cheers.
Yeah.
Right? And that just got under my skin so bad. And then, like 2 games later, I get up. And it's our turn to break. And I break, make a couple balls on the break. I turn around and shoot the 8 right in the pocket. And the guy I was playing just looked at me and go, yeah, my teammate's a jerk. Shook his hand. I went and sat down. My team was like, what the hell? I'm like, don't you ever do that again.
Yeah.
That to me, that was just such a trash move. You don't cheer because the guy made the 8 scratch. It's just shut up, take the win because we won, But yeah, and I never played with those guys again after that year. But
yeah, if you're on a team where
you tacky bastard.
Yeah, if you're on a team where you can't tell the other team good shot, and applaud them when they win, you're on the wrong team.
Yeah.
To
me, that's no fun. I play pool because I love the game.
Right. And that's really why I quit watching any other sport, because if I wear the wrong T-shirt into this building, God forbid, it turns into a 45-minute long conversation over how much his team sucks, and I don't really
Right.
care who's playing. I just want to watch the game.
Right,
You know?
right. Yeah, for me, it's, pools, it's always about the game. I'm more interested in the integrity of the game and I think I got better and better because I wanted people to respect my ability with the game.
Right.
So, you got to have it all. Shane Van Boening is one of those guys. I watched him at the U.S. Open foul. There was I think we were down to the final 6, maybe the final 8. Nobody saw the foul. He just reached down, picked up the cue ball, handed it to his opponent.
Yeah.
The audience was like, "What happened?" I saw it, but they didn't really see it. I think if I remember right, he grazed a ball or whatever. The cue ball grazed a ball going by, and that foul cost him the match, which put him out of the tournament.
Yeah.
Which would have been the tournament if he would have won that tournament. Would have been his 5th U.S. Open that year. I got mad respect for a player that can do that.
Yeah, and still, there's probably a ton of people in that crowd that went, "What an idiot!"
Right, but the irony is I've heard a lot of players say that too, right? Oh well, your opponent's supposed to watch. Okay, but my opponent is also required to stay in his seat while I'm shooting. So how do I know if he can see it?
Right. Yeah.
To me, it's just a bogus move. If I foul, I'm just gonna let him. Hey, dude, I fouled.
Yeah. At some point, I'm gonna die and go to a pool where we don't have to worry about that. But for now,
The guy that fouls and doesn't say something gets just sucked to the floor.
Yeah, exactly. For all your safeties are deadlocked. You never have to, never rattle anything.
Under the table.
All right.
Bet they are.
Florida girls having fun. Under the table. Table 6.
We're gonna have to go watch that one.
Bet the Florida guys are having just
Table that.
Yeah.
There's a women's matchup. One team is Florida girls. The other team is under the table.
No, Florida girls having fun.
Florida girls having fun
versus
under the table. So Florida girls having fun under the table. Why didn't they give us that one to stream? Because she knows I'd get in trouble.
I was starting to wonder if
nice
you
shot.
had enough hard drive
shot.
space for some of these.
Oh, yeah. I can hold, I think we've 200 matches before it becomes a problem.
Is that standard length matches?
Yeah. Well, we wanted thing happened. We could
do the whole
hold it all, yeah. And we have, average about 8-9 matches a day, so that's a lot of pool.
Yeah.
In this system, we used last year at Derby City, and I did nothing but record matches every day. So I had 6 or 7 Derby City matches every day for days that we found there.
Right.
I went home, and the other one we do what we're doing here, and we put those up. And then we went back and recorded the other matches, or commentated a month later on them. I actually still have a few on a memory disk at home I need to upload and commentate on.
Pull them from the archives.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're creeping up on 1,000 videos. It's a lot of pool.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
So this is, who is that shooting?
Ooh.
Looks like rocks of behind the eight.
Held the ball good. This corner back towards Cuba. Just put enough spin to 3-rail the cue ball so I can get the side.
How far off that rail is it?
Maybe, yeah.
I think it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like cross court. To that. But I'm more of a one pocket player too, so
Get a lot of those right here.
that shot's much easier for me than the cross side from that angle. Let's see what he does. Choices.
Will he make it? Where's that commercial button?
I know. Do we need to go away? We'll be back while you're planning.
Oh no. Hurry up before he gets back.
He's looking at the cross side.
And we're back.
He's still thinking. He could do it that way too.
I mean, it's awful sharp to cut that. Or are you talking cross corner over here?
No. Right back where he's at.
Man.
That's much easier than it looks, dude.
Is it?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if he banked that across like he needed to, he probably wouldn't have hit the 6, and then the cue ball would be on the wrong side of the 8. Because he needed to cut that a lot thinner to go cross-side. So he might have missed that 6.
And
2 railed, and the cue ball be over here.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because he banked that really short.
Yeah.
So he hit it too fat.
And the speed was right on the bank. It's just
Yeah, the speed was right on the
wrong.
bank. He just bad angle. To me, the other angle's easier. Cross corner, the angle would have been easier to see.
Oh no.
Oh my lord.
That.
Ouch. It's just
We might be going hill.
Is this let's make it is up
Yeah.
to shoot? It should be hill.
And man, do we have a crowd around this table.
Yep. And then it's gonna be a draw the P. Oh my god,
Something about
dude, that would
P
just
and
drive me so crazy. This can be decided on a P draw.
Boom, boom.
You could have your worst player drawn against their best player.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
rough.
That's why you bring a good team where it doesn't matter.
yeah. Everybody must be the same skill level, or I ain't going.
Yeah.
Because that's some pressure right there.
Oh, I know.
Get that one guy that draw his name, and he's
Yeah.
the one that can't play under pressure.
Right. Yeah.
Cody's up there begging.
Cody's, let me draw it. What you gonna do? What else seen y'all do?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. We were in a hurry.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
See who's playing who. Looks like Bam Bam. He's caught.
Dude, this will be frozen forever.
So they draw the pills to see who plays, and then they flip to see who gets the break.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll let you draw the P's, but I think we ain't flipping no coin. We're going to lag for
Yeah.
it. I want skill to at least have something to say about this final.
That's what we do in our locals. We don't do any more coin flips. It's all lags.
Yeah, I'm not flipping no coin. I went to Nationals 2 years in a row. Lost the coin flip, and each game was break and run. My opponent broke and ran. I broke and ran. I lost hill 2 times. I said, I'm never flipping a coin again in pool. I did not miss a ball.
Yeah.
And lost twice at Nationals. The only difference is he broke and ran 5 times before I could.
Yeah.
It's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
That's a helpless feeling too.
Oh, it's brutal, dude. It's brutal. I was playing so good. Yeah, 2 years in a row that happened. And I went home and practiced lagging like crazy. I'm not never flipping a coin.
Yeah. Absolutely. While we're waiting, we're going to thank all the sponsors scrolling across the bottom of the screen.
No, go
All
ahead,
from
read
our
them
surrounding
off.
area. I don't want to read them all. But we definitely appreciate everything these guys have done to help us make this happen.
Just so you know, all the signs in the building are up perfectly straight. Beautiful look. Everybody can see them.
Yeah, and I don't know if Sign Designs is on this scrolling marquee.
It is.
So I will make a special point to thank them personally. Thank you for these signs. They look amazing.
They do. They look great. And that's going to scroll on YouTube forever.
Yeah. Forever until Google sells YouTube to somebody else.
Well, when we get them all up, they'll be at badboys.tv, and when
Yeah.
I put them up, I will make sure that I let Delana know and tag her. And
Oh, yeah. And then make sure your server's stout because, all of our parents want to see us play kind of stuff.
Yep.
Which goes back to the scheduling thing. If we understood that part of it as the part we still have to learn, it would have been nice because.
Well, if you guys do this again, for us too, this event was kind of it really was like, hey, the tables will be close. I'll just do it for cost because Delana's a good friend and Cody. We'll just do it for cost. And then, the pandemic hit. And we've been dying of boredom and shit. And I was like, you know what? You guys still having it? She gave me the dates. I'm like, well, we're going to be there anyway. And I don't want to drive all the way home. I said, we'll just bring our streaming stuff in our camper and stay. And we'll just stream it for you.
Yeah.
So if you guys do it again, let me know. And what I'll do is I'll bring both sets of equipment.
Right
and
on.
we can record on another match.
Right.
So we can hopefully you guys get some good internet.
Yeah.
And then we could stream live on one table, and I'll record on the other. And then when we go home, we can commentate all those later.
So half of them are live.
So that way you could get both, right? You could get twice as much stuff
from the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be cool. Then that way we could be like, okay, just put all the women's on this one and the guys on this one or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to.
Right.
I don't want to stream the women's final live.
Yeah.
And then the semifinals is recorded.
Yeah,
I do it later, right?
I understand.
But kind of lay that out that way, and then, that'd be kind of cool. And then we could also put some of them up on Facebook too, live if we wanted.
Yeah.
Without commentating,
Right.
and then that way we can push people to our channel to see the other one. So we could probably do it so we're hitting 3 tables at instead of just the one.
Right on. Yeah, because it's 2021, and we're saying 3 years. We're gonna do it again. 2024 right now is the goal.
Yeah, that would be cool. So we can give you guys a lot more product then too.
Heck yeah. Hopefully you guys have sold some product while you're here too.
Yeah, we sold some shirts.
I've seen some out there.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Well, the pressure's on, so it looks like 2
Robert,
players I don't know.
Robert Jinx versus Bam Bam Heathcock.
All right, Bam Bam.
Bam
I'm going to assume that's Bam Bam
That's
Rackin'?
Bam Bam.
All right. I'm going to root for Bam Bam. Am I supposed to root for Bam Bam?
Yeah.
Which one's being 8?
That'd be the Robert breaking. Behind the 8's breaking.
So I oh, no, but I don't want Cody to be all mad at me.
Long discussion about it. We just like the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't root for either one. But we are. Hey, got a strap on the break.
We're rooting for a crazy game right here. That's what we're rooting for.
0 love on the
That is brutal.
Yes.
Made a stripe. Doesn't have a shot at one.
Yeah. This format is supposed to be given the fair advantage to build.
Huh?
Take what you make on the break is not in accordance to that.
I wonder if he can go straight to that diamond on the rail, top rail, come back into the 11 and make the 15 off the 13
Ooh.
into the lower right-hand corner.
Did he make a solid?
No, he's going to go off the edge of this ball and try to bank that out of there for...
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what he was trying to do there.
Maybe trying to make a hit.
Yeah, but he kind of acted like
7.
something didn't go the way he wanted it to.
Ball didn't drop,
Yeah.
but that wouldn't. Yeah. I don't know. He definitely left Bam Bam a shot.
Well, if
Or
I'm Bam
2.
Bam, I'm going to shoot the 4.
Yep.
Probably just drift forward a little bit and then shoot the 2 up table. Then the 7 or the 6-7. Stop the cue ball right there and then maybe shoot the 5. Depending on what the 6 should go down towards the corner if you shot it right.
Yeah.
But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. None of the guys have been listening to us.
I
They've
know.
been shooting all kinds of crazy stuff. See, he's starting with the 5. I don't know if I like that at all.
There's people in there clapping when he missed. That's not very sportsmanlike.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're playing over. Yeah, the women just got done over there.
Your story. You have yours. I have mine.
Okay. My bad. Shoot flare up next time. Let me know. Don't want
No,
don't
it
want to mess with fairy tale over.
Yes, they were clapping. Perfect. Sorry. Serious is on multiple types.
Actually, I'm very good shape.
I'm going 12. Come around for the 4. Whatever that is. It's not the 14.
You're gonna drop down
Yeah.
for the 10.
Is that what that is? Yeah.
Then where do you go?
Straight middle table.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want next. I
Yep.
want to shoot that 15 in that bottom corner. Now he can do that. You got
In the top right.
yeah.
But I don't know that the 15 goes in the top
But he's
left.
got the 14 toward the 15, but way too
Yep.
far. He could still shoot the 14 right now and come 2 rails around.
Yeah, almost be where he wanted to be
Right.
originally.
Yeah, he just shot that one a little too hard by about a foot and a half. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, just a little, but the table 7. Dude, now the straw's frosting up, Kenny. I know, I do that, and then the bottom half stays frozen too long. I'd have to go sip my frozen drink out. Right. Because we were in Florida in August 3 years ago, and he had a Yeti, and he had a soda with like 4 pieces of ice in it. And we went into Disney World all day long. It was like 95 degrees out.
Oh, yeah.
The windows and everything were rolled up in the car. When we came out at midnight, there were still 2 pieces of ice in that damn cup. I'm like, I got to buy me one.
Yeah. Sold.
All day. Still had ice in that cup. I know we went to the beach. We went to Ron John's at the Cocoa Beach the next day, and we bought Yetis while we were there.
Oh, you paid premium.
Oh, yeah, we don't care. I'm not sure I would have played a safety at all. Because I think you had the possibility of getting out.
I think he's afraid of scratching, shooting the 14.
Oh,
It was gonna send it that way.
yeah, but I don't think he was going to be anywhere near scratching. Interesting. Well, we'll see if his plan works. We just have to be patient. We'll know shortly.
So will he go for the 3-ball combo? 2-3-5.
I'll just shoot the 2 into the side pocket.
Yeah. Heck, the 1's not too hard in the side from here either.
Yeah, I just don't like the angle of it. I'd shoot the 2. I can control the cue ball. I know what path it's taking. Probably shoot the 2. If he shoots at pocket speed, the cue ball. Well, I was going to say the pocket speed would have brought the cue ball back to the center of the table where he could shoot the 6-7 next. And he could still do that right now, and that's what I would shoot
Yep.
right now.
Because
then you just draw out a little and you got the 4.
Yeah, this is the perfect angle.
And it's all about your treble balls now.
I think he might hit that 15.
I think he can pull out and not hit the 15. I don't want that cue ball going forward yet. He just hit that too hard, see? If he held it for the 4, the 6 would have been a little higher.
I think he
But
knew he could
he's still
afford to
good.
be a little reckless, knowing the 2 was just hanging.
Yeah. Shoot the 2. Just do a stop shot and then shoot the 6. Oh. Oh, you guys are killing me. All right, now I shoot the 3 and go up, or I can shoot the 6. The cue ball should go to the right and then give you a nice little angle on the 3 to go 3, and then naturally roll up for the 4 or the 1 and then the 4. I like the 4 first, then the 1. Or shoot the 3 and deal with the 1 or 4 from there right now. Leave the 6 there. Okay, now just put the cue ball dead center of the table, and then you have options on either way. Everybody's getting nervous.
Probably makes them really nervous when we just start laughing and they don't know what we say.
True story. Don't try to do more than you need to.
Yeah.
If you're worried about forcing the shape, just let the cue ball roll up so you can shoot the 1. He's a little farther up than I would have wanted to be.
Yeah, because getting back to the 1 from there
Yeah, he went
is
up
a
further.
job. That's when you really got to let your stroke out and, force high left, go up to the top rail, be back. One of those cool looking shots.
Oh, he got a lucky bounce.
Holy cow.
Wow, and he cleared the 8.
There's no way I'd ever
Hot
shot
damn,
that.
bam, bam. He got so lucky right there. This is easy, dude. Just roll up the table to the spot. And you shoot the 8 in the lower or the top right-hand corner.
Yep.
Don't get too tricky, you'll get hooked. I just like the natural roll up table. Just try to come up the center of the table towards the spot.
Yeah, because he's not perfectly straight, so he's got enough to get where he needs. It'll go.
Yeah, he's got a couple ways to get there, but look at the easiest way. Here we go.
Like he's low.
Yeah, looks like he's going to try to come down and around. Ooh, he went for this. Oh, okay. He was much straighter in than it looked like. I didn't think he was that straight in. I thought he had more angle than that. That was the right choice there.
Yeah.
Well, Bam Bam's trying to put him out of their misery. Regroup. Two bad boys play-by-play. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bam Bam's at the plate. He's aiming. He's practice
Swing.
stroking, and he swings. It's in the hole for the win.
And,
Table's leaning. Table's leaning.
and let's make it moves on.
Let's make it. Made it. We'll see you at the next match. Thanks for tuning in.